My biggest support is my mom. She's always there for everything, but mostly too for breastfeeding, because since the beginning, she said, I'm always for breastfeeding. She's like, it is important. This is why, if I ever have any questions, I'm like, Mom, and then if we don't know the answer, that's when we, of course, reach out, and then you guys are in that circle. I don't have a really big circle. I'm doing this on my own, and I know a lot of women do that, and they might not have their moms around all the time. And then having a program like with you guys have, you could be their entire circle, and that means the world. Otherwise, it's not something you're going to be successful at if you don't have support. So. It was really great to know that all I had to do was text, and it made me feel safe and secure and more confident as a breastfeeding mother, just knowing that anytime I needed help, I would just reach out, and it would just be a very short amount of time. You guys would get back to me in a very timely manner, and I was confident in that, so that it made me feel really good. The most frustrating and scary thing that happened was when I put the pump at the same time I usually did it. I hooked up to the pump and was getting ready to do that, and I got half an ounce. And usually before that, I was getting 4 ounces in like 15 minutes. So then I knew I could text you, even though I was like, what do I do? Do I go get formula? Or, I didn't know what to do. So I text you guys, and you got back to me, and you were like, it's okay. Your body changes as the times go on. That started to make sense to me. And the links that you also sent, I could go on there and know that, okay, this is all starting to make sense. And if I had any questions, I could reach out after that. But it helped so much, because that was the scariest thing ever. I'm like, I have no milk. How am I going to feed my baby? So yeah, it was good. It had a huge impact. If without that program, I think I would have already been trying to introduce formula, because it gets too scary with being in a smaller town. You don't have anywhere to go. You have to make an appointment. Could be a week before you get in. It's too scary to wait, and I would just be too nervous. So it's good to know I have some support that way. It's a huge impact. It was great. I was like, this is a real person, and they're there, and it was just really nice to know for the support. So it made a big difference to know that you guys are real people. The everyday things about actually breastfeeding, that stuff I learned from you guys, like how to store things, you had some really great ideas from your own personal experience that helped me in storing my breast milk and making sure that it's safe for her to drink down the line. So that, that was like stuff I never would have gotten from just an article online, things like that. So I knew that I could trust it too, which is important. The information is, something I can trust. I liked how personal it was, and I think too, the mixture of information coming in was, your personal experience, and also this is the scientific backing of why this is like this. It was from the articles you guys would send that are available for breastfeeding moms as well. My advice would be to not be afraid to reach out for help if you need it. Ask your doctor what's available, and hopefully there will be programs such as the one that I've been a part of. Hopefully they'll be available to them as well. And to never give up, just trust your support system, and seek what's out there to help breastfeeding moms. There are hopefully some things, but that's my advice, is just to never give up and just try different things and take people's advice and see what works best for you. My favorite text message from you guys is when it popped up on my phone and said, it may seem like your whole life is baby, baby, baby right now. Don't forget you're important too and deserve as much love and support as your baby does. And that really does, on so many levels. It's like, yeah, I do deserve a little support, and it does seem like baby, 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 but it's worth it, And so that was probably my favorite text that I got.